What it do, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to your number one crew. This is Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast, and the trio is back together. And guess what? Somebody got his full-time membership back. This is 3 times in a row. But first, I am OTR Mic Drop. Well, JD, aka OTR Mic Drop, aka Wednesday Night Mic Drop, aka pre-post SummerSlam Mic Drop. You know we in the building.
How you start the hand clap before I even get my intro? I need you.
So I do it for everybody.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka Full-Time Jay. Even though I was Full-Time Jay last week, but it's all right. I'll give it to him.
No. We clarified it had to be 3 times in a row. No.
I got you.
All right, y'all. What's going on, man? This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey. And yes, hold on, let me get myself some claps. I'm tripping. Yeah, there we go. All right. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. This is OTR episode 162. This is our SummerSlam 2025 recap. It was a good weekend.
Shout out to Bobby Brown. I mean, Mr. Robert Brown from Lafayette, Indiana. You know,
he be in the building.
He be lit in the comments. Day, this your first time with him. Robert Brown, man. He be coming with some good stuff. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you tuning in early on in the show.
Yeah, I brought the whole crew with me this time because normally whenever he holler at me, we be doing the watch parties. So he's like, I brought the whole crew with me. Oh yeah, hey, I got them. They here.
I almost didn't make SummerSlam.
But all right, so we have a few things besides SummerSlam. There is a couple things that we need to cover, but you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and put the graphic up. Hold up. Here we go. So, yes, as you can see, we do have breaking news. Well, I don't know if it's breaking news, but I know a lot of people have seen it already. But
it's breaking news because these people taking up everything, man.
WWE starting 2026, right before WrestleMania, will be streaming exclusively their PLEs on ESPN.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Just initial thoughts.
So,
go ahead.
I know a lot of people jumped the gun when they first saw this, right? And they first heard about it. I know I was one because I said when they was put out there in the stratosphere of all wrestling, that joint was too rich for my blood to be streaming, right? So I was like, this shit about to be called quits. But when you do a deep dive into it, it's like they've already said if you have ESPN already as part of your cable subscriber, then you won't have to pay an initial fee and stuff like that. But man, you already know how that junk go. You still gonna have to pay something.
I'm sorry. This comment just. This comment just killed everything.
Honestly, okay. When you first hear about something like this, right? To me, it's like they really trying to get back some residuals that they may have lost. So they trying to see which biggest deal that they could sign to get more money because they done lost a lot of money, but they've gained money, but lost a lot of money. I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, honestly, I don't think they lost that much on the Peacock deal.
No. I ain't talking about Peacock deal. I'm talking about Vinsanity deal. Yeah, with his stuff. But yeah. I don't know. TKO just seemed a little money hungry. And
well, here's the thing. Well, one, nobody knows how much it's going to cost for the live events being streamed.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm about to say I know how much they paying for the 5 years.
I mean, no, what I'm saying is that because ESPN is normally one of those free apps that you download And then if you want to do like certain things within the app, like watch basketball games or watch football games or whatever, then you can pay for those services individually.
Right.
So I don't know if they announced already like how much it's going to cost individually for premium live events.
$30, ain't it?
No, that's if you're subscribing. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if they're gonna come with like, you know, how Netflix is $15 a month or Peacock is, you know, $13 a month, or what. I don't know if ESPN is going to do something like that where, you know, you pay $16 a month and then you get all the WWE content that you want, including the premium live events. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be something that they do. But you got to give ESPN props because ESPN just brought the rights to NFL Red Zone.
Right.
And I think aren't they hosting a lot more football games now too? I think that was part of the deal too. So I mean,
no, Amazon got Christmas.
Yeah, but I saw something with ESPN with the Red Zone, and then there was some other games that they're going to be hosting too that they took over.
All right. So WrestleBuzz on Instagram had posted this. WWE, ESPN, what we know. PLEs on ESPN will start in early 2026. We covered that. No extra cost for PLEs to monthly fee. New app and service has a $30 a month price point. Also includes other ESPN services.
So they're forcing everything else on us to get ESPN.
If you have ESPN on cable or TV subscription service such as YouTube TV and etc., you will not have to pay a monthly fee. This deal does not affect international viewers. This deal does not include the WWE library. PLE pre and post shows will be aired on ESPN.
What else, Truth?
Now, my only concern with this is that because ESPN is Disney, are we about to backpedal? That's my only concern.
No, because even if you have Disney, because even if you have like I have Disney, I have the Disney app.
Yeah,
you can pay for the Disney app, so it's like Hulu, Disney, and then it's like the ESPN and all that stuff.
No. I'm talking about content wise.
No, what I'm saying is that though you can pay to stream everything together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they have everything cross-platform. Like if you log on to Disney, there's stuff from Hulu,
right,
and all of that stuff on there.
Yeah, I got that too.
It's not the same for ESPN. ESPN doesn't have that cross streaming where they have other stuff on there. So they're looking to just solely upload their catalog, you know, WWE catalog onto ESPN.
Right. What I'm saying is WWE content, meaning what we see is it about to be dumbed back down to PG era now that it's through a Disney ownership.
I don't think so. The PG.
I mean, I know.
I don't think so either.
Okay, because we know what they can do on Netflix, right? They let certain things fly on Netflix. They let certain things fly on USA
and Peacock.
Are they going to oblige to the same type of thing now that it's on ESPN?
Bro, they got UFC up there. They be cussing their asses off, doing all kinds of wild stuff.
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, if you look at Disney, there are shows on Disney that aren't PG. So,
I hate the air like he's saying, it's Disney. No, they make money. So that Disney stuff, this ain't back in the day when you like it's whatever at this point.
That whole PG era is gone. That's done and over with. They're not going back to that.
I do like the fact that the library, for those of you that have Peacock, you don't have to get rid of your Peacock subscription just yet. The library will still be on Peacock. They're just moving the PLEs to ESPN. Just like Raw is exclusively on Netflix in the US. Mind you, this is the US.
I was about to say just the US.
Because SmackDown and NXT, when I find my ways to watch NXT, it's still on Netflix, just not in the US.
Exactly. There you go.
So, but they're paying what is it? It's a 5-year deal. Was it $325 million? Is it per year? I think. I'm not sure.
So
I thought
But
it was
how long
1.6.
had they been on Peacock for then? Because wasn't Peacock a
5.
3? It was a 5-year deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
just
5
like the
years.
Netflix deal, the Netflix deal, is it 5 or 10? I think it's 5. It's 5 years, 10 million. 5 years, 10 million, I think, for the Netflix deal.
I remember when we did the episode covering that they were going to Peacock. I can't believe that wasn't 5 years ago.
We haven't been on this podcast for 5 years. We haven't been on this for 3. But I
Well,
will
it had
say
been a 3-year deal there. It couldn't have been a 5-year deal.
it wasn't a 3-year deal because they was on before we started the pod. It was on Peacock.
Yeah,
It's been
it
on Peacock
was.
for a minute. It's
It
been on
was
Peacock,
5. It
Peacock
was
for a
5
minute.
years.
I feel like they only do
Because
things in 5-year increments.
remember, it was at a transitional phase with Peacock and the WWE.com, right? It was a transitional phase. They still kept the WWE.com open when they transitioned to the PLEs to Peacock, and then you had to get the premium and stuff like that.
It's
So
the network.
I'm just saying, I remember us.
Well, yeah.
We had a whole episode about it, and we talked about it.
we
So
did
that-
have an episode
Yes,
about
we
it,
did.
and I think that's when we did.
Yes.
But okay, so we've been doing this for 3.5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been going strong for 3.5 years.
Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us.
So
the
when
whole
you
time.
think about it, next year will be year 5 during a transitional period.
I guess so. Yeah, it makes sense. Listen,
It will be year 5 because it was
don't
the year
ask me
before.
no math questions.
and then to me, the move isn't shocking at all. Number one, TKO, which is UFC, which is already on ESPN. Honestly, it was really just a matter of time.
Yep.
You got
It was a matter of time.
the wrestlers are always on ESPN First Take, especially when it's WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, all the big events. They're always on ESPN promoting. So to me, it was just a matter of time. But
Well, I think I feel like it's really giving confirmation to the fact that wrestling is a sport. It's entertainment, but at the same time, it is a sport. I don't necessarily say it's as high as combat sport, but I feel like it's in that league. You get what I'm saying? Like it's in that realm of a combat sport. So it makes sense. I mean, before they would never even touch wrestling on ESPN because they didn't consider it a real sport. You know, they never covered it. So they've done leaps and bounds since then, and I give them props. I mean,
we do have a subscriber question. So we do have a subscriber question about this, and this is from Zandal. He's not in the chat today so far, but he says, "Will this new ESPN deal be good or bad for the fans?"
Any transitional period starts off slow, right? Because you got to get adjusted. You got to get adjusted to the new norm.
I don't get how it's going to be bad for the fans.
The norm is that
the only thing that will be bad is if people aren't able to pay the fine for the app.
Well,
that'd be the only thing.
So this is where we also have a hiccup, right? ESPN showcases college football on Saturday nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some NFL games on Saturday nights, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about the app here. So even still on the app, you can still go to the app and you can select.
But based upon what they say, so if you already have ESPN as a part of your TV subscriber, you would still have to download the app to catch the PLE.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for it. So basically, what you do is you'll log in with whatever, kind of like how HBO Max does, where you can log in with your, you'll say, hey, I got Time Warner or Spectrum, and then you enter your Spectrum account information in, and then you don't have to pay for HBO.
So that's clarified for me. I don't think it's going to have a bad impact. What I do think what's going to happen is you're probably going to gain more viewers now that it's on a bigger platform.
I think so too.
And a sports
networking
platform. That I think that's the biggest thing for WWE right now is that they consider themselves sports entertainment. They're actually on the sports platform now.
I think it's going to reach a lot more people. A lot more people that go, especially people who used to watch wrestling back in the day, and then they quote unquote outgrew it, and it's not the same as back then. And then I think one day they're going to be sitting on the ESPN app, and they're going to be like, "Oh, there's WWE on. Oh, let me check it out." I think they're going to get themselves more fans based off of this new deal.
Robert Brown said the WWE just can't help themselves.
I mean, you can't be mad at them. I mean,
you go where the money is, bro. You go where the money is.
It's about making money. It's about making money.
So you get this money. How many more releases you gonna have?
They always gonna be released.
Did I speak too far in advance?
Yeah, because I got some of those for the quick hits.
I mean, now that they did this deal, there's gonna be another mass release sooner or later.
Right. Just to give your head honchos the bread that they've been looking for.
They did one when they did the deal with Peacock. I'm sure they're going to do one with ESPN.
Hey, they did one right after Netflix.
That is true, too.
Okay, so now that to answer the question, I think it's going to be good for the fans. Oh, here we go. I'm looking for my pen. All right. So, hold on. Oh, you already put that up there. Okay, so let's talk about SummerSlam now. All right, so I have the predictions and I have everybody's ranking. So night one, Jay and JD both went 3-3. Treyway, of course, went 2-4. And then on night two, Jay and Trey went 4-2, and JD went 5-1. So tallying all of that up, our new prediction king is OTR Oracle going 8-4. Messiah went 7-5, and Treyway went 6-6.
Hey yo, we need a belt that we gotta pass around that says doggone prediction champ.
Yeah.
Jay, you spoke too soon in that chat, my brother.
So
I was right.
On night,
no, you
on
were right.
Night
You
one,
were right.
On night one, we all missed the Jelly Roll and Randy Orton, even though apparently they were supposed to win, but we got that wrong.
So a lot of these decisions was bogus BS.
We gonna get to it.
Jay, me and you were on point about the first match, though.
Hold on,
everybody. I was right about that. I told y'all.
We knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Everybody, hold on. So we all got that match wrong, Randy and Jelly Roll. Then we all got it wrong with Braun winning. We all got that wrong. The thing that where I was wrong on Karrion Kross beating Sammy.
Oh.
And based off of recent developments, I think I know why Kross lost. But that was that. And then night two, me and Jay were wrong on Lyra winning. And then we were all wrong on Cena winning. But which night did y'all think was the best night? 1 or 2?
1.
2.
I got 2. I think 2.
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on. What was night 1? Who fought?
Night.
Hold on. Did Tiffany
Sammy
and Jay fight night 1?
Yep.
Yeah, night 2 was better.
Yeah. honestly, Seth cashing in on Punk was what saved night 1.
It was. I told you it was going to be the first match and the last match.
Y'all were right about the Bloodline facing Braun about it starting the show.
Yeah. Should have went with the Bloodline. I don't know why I went against them, but we should have went with them.
Well, the only reason why I went with Braun was because something told me that Seth was cashing in, and I can't believe it didn't make sense for me for Braun to lose and then Seth cash in. Like it was, I don't know. That was just weird that they did it that way.
Yeah.
But I guess they really wanted to snake everybody really hard. So
for a tag team
and
match,
we do have a new name. They are called The Vision. That is the name of the group now. They finally have a
I
name.
like Braun brother.
Well, that's the tag team.
For a tag team match, that match was lit.
It was. Yeah, I mean, honestly, night one was kind of a bore for me. Karrion Kross and Sammy, that could have been on Raw.
Yo, that match had
That could have been on Raw.
It had okay. So, and I've been seeing a lot of people say this, like they're kind of over this Sami Zayn underdog and winning meaningless matches. And
I think I told y'all that months ago.
Like it was
we
just
all said the same thing, that they're going to continue to play Sami Zayn as the ultimate underdog,
and I hate that. I think I asked how long can he continue to be the ultimate underdog, and y'all said forever.
But they did the same thing with Daniel Bryan too, and then it stopped once he finally got that first title. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon with Sami Zayn until he gets his first championship.
Right.
Y'all want to answer this question?
So the first thing was Ethan Page and Ricky Saints both have been pitched. We've heard that. I think Trey, like a month ago, when we first saw them packaged as a group, we were saying that there was going to be a fourth member, and we named Ethan Page as one of the members that could possibly join.
Mm-hmm. They don't need a fourth member.
They're going to have a fourth member.
They do need a fourth member.
And it's only going to be because of where we're headed towards. We're headed towards Survivor Series. I don't think that they're going to pick up just two randoms. I feel like that they're going to multiply. I've seen Ethan Page, I've seen Ricky Saints, and I've also seen Austin Theory, because they're supposed to be repackaging him now that he's away from Grayson Waller. That's why he's been, not on TV.
Well, I'm glad that you brought up. I was going to save this for the quick hits, but since you brought it up, I have here from WrestleOps on X that Austin Theory has been removed from WWE's active roster internally.
Oh, so he's coming back as a new name.
Or he's been let go.
He ain't been let go.
No,
he's coming back. They're getting ready to probably copyright or trademark a new name for him.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a rebrand, which I'm kind of down with, because I think Austin Theory. I think when they teamed him up with
Waller.
What's his name? Yeah, Waller. I think it was a wrap for Theory.
I'm gonna tell you,
honestly, when they let freaking Theory cash in the Money in the Bank for United States Championship, was when it was a wrap for Austin Theory. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go.
They kind of Drew McIntyre Austin Theory with Vince McMahon. They kind of put him in that same predicament. So don't be surprised if this is a rebranding for him, where they're getting rid of that whole Austin Theory gimmick and appearance, and he comes as a different name. Because is Austin Theory his real legal name?
No.
I doubt that his last name is really Theory.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, you'd be surprised. But
I would, but I don't think I am. But all right, so Tiffany and Jade, did the right person win?
No. His
name is Austin Tyler White.
Yeah. Exactly. Did y'all see what Jade posted on X? Talking about y'all win? So I'm thinking that Jade is gearing up for a heel turn.
That sounds very.
Maybe
I think Jade is gearing up for a heel turn.
Even if she is, they missed the mark with this match. But
because
they got to keep the title. They got to keep a blonde with a title on their shoulder, so it makes sense.
Okay, don't do that.
It's true.
You said they got to do what?
I said they got to keep a blonde with a title on their shoulder, so it makes sense.
I mean, they already got Seth with half blonde.
He not half blonde no more.
He got a little bit of drip blonde.
No, because did you see the reports that came out that said that the WWE no longer sees Jade as a on the same level as Rhea Ripley? Did y'all see that report?
Ooh.
Man, I don't believe nothing that any of those reports say.
I agree with Truth. Jade, her being a face, it doesn't make sense. Like if y'all remember watching her in AEW, she is her best as a heel. We kept saying that before the whole stuff with Naomi happened, that Jade was going to turn on Bianca. Like Jade is a better heel. Her
I'm not
persona,
disagreeing
everything
with
is
you.
better as a heel.
I'm not
So I think
disagreeing
hopefully
with the
she
whole
does
thing.
rebrand as a heel coming up.
I just think
Attack Tiffany out of nowhere.
I think the entire thing was stupid though. The build up that they did with her for her to lose the Tiff at SummerSlam didn't make sense to me.
In a 7-minute match.
Yeah,
And
that's my thing.
I don't know. To me, Tiff's not a good champion either, but hey, that's just my opinion.
They
literally have y'all seen who she beat so far? Her victims?
Yes, I have, but still, I still feel like they carry her. She has one move, the prettiest moonsault. That's it.
That's not her only move. You don't be watching Tiffy matches.
Obviously not. I'll probably go to the bathroom.
But I did like her interview on Impulsive with Logan Paul, so that was pretty good. But Tiffy beat Charlotte. Once that happens, she's gonna have a long run, unfortunately. That's what Truth says.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's look who they put her up with. They put her up with one of the most iconic women's wrestlers in all of wrestling. Trish Stratus. When you put her in the lines of Trish Stratus, you know that she's going to have a run. She has the look. She has the in-ring ability as far as being a female and being a high flyer, right? So she has it, but to me, it's just maybe it could be the promo skill. I don't know. Something's missing for me.
I'm gonna be the one to say it. Her feud with Charlotte Flair was weak as hell.
It was
that whole.
Well, it was. That's why they started going off script.
It was.
Yeah, and she had to apologize.
Her title reign is as memorable as Gunther's. Honestly, in my opinion. Just saying.
I got something on Gunther later, but all right. What about Bliss and Charlotte taking the titles off of the Judgment Day?
Happy about that.
We saw that coming. Yeah.
And then beating them again on Monday.
Happy about that.
I mean, we know why. We're all anticipating the breakup. So
did y'all see Liv's response on Twitter?
Yeah,
she was
shucks.
She was like, all shucks.
Yeah.
Showing that she really didn't give a damn about them damn tag titles.
Yep. I mean, it's some of the match, like night one, some of the matches made sense, some of the matches didn't. The ones that we got right made exact sense. The ones that we got wrong should have been right, but
only one of them made sense. And I'll let y'all know when we get to that one. One of them that we predicted that went the other way, it makes sense.
So let's talk. Well, are you talking about the Jelly Roll and Randy Orton?
No.
Because let's talk. Can we talk about the frog splash that Logan did on Jelly Roll on top of the table?
Hey, listen, I give Jelly Roll, I give him his props, man.
Yeah.
For taking that frog splash like that and then getting back in that ring and he ain't a wrestler. Yeah. Put some respect on that man's name for that one right there.
So I honestly see what they're using Logan Paul for.
And what is that?
They're using Logan Paul as that pedestal for. They've always had like other entertainers, other people in the entertainment realm to come into the business and, do matches. But I feel like Logan Paul is that cipher that makes it real, like believable, right? That, hey, you can not be from this world and you can actually live up to a certain caliber, right? They're using him for these high spots, these memorable moments. I remember a while we said that he was going to be a world champion.
I still believe it.
I do believe it, but
it's going to happen.
I definitely could see where it's going to be a stretch where he's just used for these big memorable moments because that's what he does. He's that social media input to where they're going to get all these views because of the shit that Logan Paul does.
He's gonna get that money in the bank in the next 2 years.
But you got to think about it this way, right? When it comes down to Logan Paul, you got a guy who is a quote unquote celebrity, which he is. I don't care what anybody say. Logan Paul's a celebrity coming into the business. Most celebrities come in and they do exactly what Jelly Roll did, right? They come in, do a little fake little feud with somebody, have one of these little matches at whatever WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and then they're gone. Logan Paul can actually wrestle, right?
Yeah.
Logan Paul can actually put on the show.
Robert Brown.
Hey, listen. Logan Paul actually elevated the title when he had it. I mean, he I don't care what anybody say, you got to give him the props that he deserves. He elevated that title when he had it around his waist. I can only imagine what he'll do if he gets the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship. The views that have come from that. It's smart on both ends of the business for him to be a champion again one day, whether it's a tag team champion or if they give him another mid-card run, or if they do put him up there and with the big dogs. It's going to happen one way or another. We're going to see another title on Logan Paul.
You said 2 years, Trey, for Money in the Bank
in the next 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, I see him winning next year.
I was about to say I can see it next year.
Yeah, next year, I see him winning Money in the Bank next year.
Apparently, they said Triple H came out and said Jelly Roll is going to do more stuff going forward, so that's one reason why they lost. He's probably going to continue to feud with Logan for a little bit.
I was about to say he's probably going to have a one-on-one match with Logan. I can see that happening.
I feel like he needs a different move in his bag, though. I don't know.
He fight like Dusty Rhodes.
He does.
The choke slam was crazy.
It was.
The choke slam and then the little side power slam was lit.
Yeah. Now the spinning sidewalk slam, whatever you want to call it, I like that for him. I feel like that's his move. Abyss definitely gave him that move because, as I don't know if most people have watched Unreal, Abyss is one of the executive producers in the Gorilla area, but that's Abyss move. So I feel like he definitely worked with him on that. So I like that for him.
You finally watched Unreal.
Oh man, I'm deep into it. So
you watched all 5 episodes?
Look, I appreciate it. I appreciate it when you get the celebrities that come in, and if they want to have a match, you get the ones that actually put in some work to learn something to do a match, versus the one celebrity where they're just trying to bring ratings, but they can't really take a bump in the ring or shouldn't take a bump in the ring. More, I guess I should say. You know what I'm saying? Or we get them in a match where they stand on the apron and then they get that one little fake tag in, get a couple little punches in, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I give Jelly Roll his props for actually putting in some work prior to SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Learning a thing or two. And then you could tell, like, it paid off in the match. He was selling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sold the hell out of that frog splash that table.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Wrestle Tati. Appreciate it, Robert Brown. You always be putting us up on other creators. We always show love to the creators. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. And then Boss Man Slam. That's what that was called. All right, so let's get to the main event. Gunther versus CM Punk. What were your thoughts prior to the cash-in?
The match was all right. The cash-in was the best part of the match.
I thought the match was great, honestly.
The match was okay.
I thought the match was great. Because it made sense. Like, Punk should be getting his ass whooped the whole time. He's going against Gunther.
Well, I mean, I guess you say you got exactly what you asked for there.
Mm-hmm. And then, all right, so did y'all see when Gunther clearly bladed himself when he went under the table?
Oh, my God, yes.
And the reports are now, and I saw this prior, I just didn't say anything, but I saw reports prior that Gunther was going to be taking time off. I hate when they do that stuff to spoil, it pretty much spoils everything.
Yeah.
unless they're working us. But yeah, apparently he's about to have some. He's having some kind of surgery. Maybe I don't know if it's on his nose for real.
He has
But
he has a fractured orbital bone, and he also has I forget what the medical term is, but it's something with his nose. He has to have reconstructive surgery with the inside of his nose.
Yeah, but if you notice, he bladed himself on his nose because he knows that he's about to have surgery on it. Because you could see him when he get back in the ring, he kept doing this, and then he kept trying to rub it. I was like, "Come on, stop! Just stop!"
I feel like he went. I feel like he went a little too crazy with the blade, and I was like, "Damn."
No, he didn't. Like he barely got enough to spread it. Like he tried hard. He tried hard.
When he got up from that damn table, I was like, okay.
It was believable until he got into the ring and he started like doing this, trying to rub it.
They with Gunther, he's kind of y'all seen Rocky IV, right?
Yeah.
So you remember when Drago, when Rocky finally made him bleed and he started doing all that and he got all discombobulated. Yeah. That's kind of like what Gunther was doing. It was like he was this big, powerful foreigner that when he finally got cut, he didn't know how to handle it. He just started going all over the place. And that's how Punk was able to get him with the two GTSs.
It was definitely hilarious though to watch him try to sell that when he got into that ring.
Yeah. All right. So the real question is, did y'all thought that Seth's injury was a work the whole time?
We said that it was a work.
Said that for the last, since I'm back to full time, the last 3 podcasts.
Since it happened at Saturday Night Main Event,
yep.
I knew it was a work because Trey, remember I text you and I said I did not see a knee buckle.
Mm-hmm.
The injury that he was saying that he had, you couldn't see where he injured himself. We've seen when Seth injured himself with that knee when he tried to buckle bomb Kane and his knee gave out. We saw it, curve to the inside. Yeah, I didn't see nothing, so I knew it was a work.
Did y'all like the way that he dropped the crutches, Willy Wonka style?
Yes and no.
I loved it.
It wasn't bad. Like, and when he came out, I knew it was happening. And then when he came out with the crutches, I definitely knew what was going on. Like, it just.
I think the telltale sign was when he started walking to the back, but Heyman never moved.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Because at first I was like on the watch along or the watch party, I was like, Seth about to tease him. Nah, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
You said that last week though during the prediction episode that you said that Seth might do a tease.
Yeah, just like CM Punk.
I said it or he said
it. Trey said it.
Oh, okay. Because I always said that Seth was cashing.
Nah. You said Trey said that Seth might do a tease. I knew it had to be a cash in, man. Like on a stage like that.
You gotta look at the storyline. The storyline, that was the perfect setup for the cash in. Even when everything started between him, Roman, and Punk, right? All right, cool. We take the Roman aspect out of it after the triple threat match, which didn't make sense for them to have a triple threat match at SummerSlam because it wasn't at WrestleMania because it wasn't for anything. Hence, we said that before, but whatever. And then from there, it's been CM Punk, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. As soon as CM Punk got that title match, I said he's cashing in on him. He has to.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about Punk lasting as champion 10 seconds less than Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, that's
when
hilarious.
Drew got cashed in.
The only difference between Drew and CM Punk is that CM Punk is eventually getting the title back. Where Drew, that was it. It was a wrap for him.
Yeah.
You think they will give it to LA Knight?
No. I think LA Knight will one day get a championship. He has a fan base that rocks with him, and they ain't going nowhere. So I think it's going to happen, but his time isn't right now. You can kind of sense and tell when it's somebody's time. It's CM Punk's time.
Did y'all see how Matt Hardy got online and said,
I was just about to say that.
I appreciate Seth Rollins for avenging my brother.
Yeah.
For when CM Punk cashed in 2009 on Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam.
I remember that.
And then Drew's interview at the end, he was like, I just got to talk about this. And he said, Karma is a biatch, talking about Seth Rollins. I mean, CM Punk.
Yeah.
I was hyped. Y'all
I
know how I feel about CM Punk. I don't care.
I don't like it when they hold on to the Money in the Bank for a whole entire year.
Yeah.
And then I also told y'all, I said, when Seth Rollins won that Money in the Bank, all they're going to do is just recreate the heist of the century, right?
Now they're calling it the ruse of the century.
Exactly. And now it's the ruse of the century. As soon as he won it, I said, all right, how can they recreate this? WrestleMania, SummerSlam. It made sense. WrestleMania, SummerSlam. Everything was pointing to him cashing in at SummerSlam.
All right, so let's move on to night 2. I gotta start with this Bayley and Lyra match, man.
You mean Becky?
Well, might as well have been Bayley since she was involved in the finish.
They should have just made it a triple threat match and let it be done and over with.
Because they already did that. They already had a triple threat.
Oh well.
No, but the shit that got me was WWE. I don't think they thought about this. Y'all have used zip ties before, right? So y'all. This is when they should have pulled the handcuffs out like they did in the Solo Jacob match. No. But the reason why I bring up the zip ties is because if anybody has used zip ties, those things can break, especially when it's a lot of pressure applied to them. When Lyra grabbed Becky and hit that belly to belly, and her hands came loose, and the rest of the match, she was trying to put her hands back into the zip tie so that she could still fight handicap until she went under the ring and then just magically came out with nothing. I was ranting about that for about 10 minutes watching that match.
The magician never gives their secrets up, all right? You can't.
So this is my thing.
It wasn't a magician. We saw her hands come loose.
I want to know who produced that match.
I don't know.
You might have to watch the next season of Unreal.
Cause shame on you. Shame on you twice, because this is another one. It's another match. Whoever produced it, just shame on you.
They should have at least put 2. Like, she should have double zip tied her instead of just a single one.
If you were going to use the zip ties, why not just use the actual ones that are like the handcuffs?
Yes.
And then she zip tied her like this. It wasn't even crossed. It was like this. Lyra started crossing it to make sure that it didn't come off. But you don't zip tie somebody like this. All she really had to do was just go to the table and just go like this, and that zip tie would have burst.
So the part that got me was like when she was trying to look for something sharp around the ring to try to break it, and I'm just like,
she started using the extinguisher handle.
You're already loose. You're already.
It was a bad. Listen, it was a bad sell. It was a bad sell.
But it goes back to my point on why Lyra isn't it.
I don't blame Lyra for that.
No, I do.
I have a question though. In a situation like that where something happens like that, and you know that you have to stay a certain way, especially when it's like a gimmick match, until what happens with you getting free. In a situation like that, what was she honestly supposed to do? She had to do what she did. That's why I don't blame her.
Y'all know my theory when it comes down to zip ties and handcuffs.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Well, the handcuffs make more sense because you can't really break those unless you're a Jacob 5'2".
No. Okay, we're gonna jump
would
to
have been even worse. Handcuffs would have been even worse outcome.
We're talking about this match.
No, I'm just saying handcuffs would have been an even worse outcome than
I'm talking about JD.
No, because you tried to. First of all, you did the same thing that happened with John Cena when he was handcuffed, where he got hung on the outside of the apron, right? And he got smacked with the kendo stick a whole bunch of times. The only difference is, for John Cena, those actually might have been real handcuffs.
No,
I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm like, zip ties in a women's match though.
So y'all have never seen a pair. Y'all must have never really seen like an actual pair of trick cuffs. Then.
Yeah, I have.
I have.
Okay, I was gonna say because trick
They're
cuffs
they're pretty sturdy.
They have the little push release on them, like
Yeah.
not the little cheap ones. They got the little little thing that you push down. And
Some of the ones you get from Walmart when you want to play cops and robbers.
Yeah,
No,
not those.
them.
I'm talking about actual trick cuffs. They got like a little push thing on them, and then once you push
it's like a little button on the inside.
I mean,
it can't be seen.
But the thing about it is just that trick cuffs aren't meant to be used in these type of settings. Maybe that's why they went to the zip ties. But listen.
My only thing is, who thought that it would be a good idea for a grown woman to slam another grown woman wearing zip ties and think that them shits wasn't going to break?
Yeah, they didn't test that one out. They didn't test
I can't get over that. I can't get over it.
When I saw that, the only thing that I could visualize is the face that Triple H made backstage. It's just he probably looked up at whoever produced this match and looked back at the screen like
you a-hole.
They
did no R&D whatsoever.
They should have never made.
I low key feel bad for Lyra because she be having wardrobe malfunctions.
Everything.
The zip ties be breaking. Like she be having a lot of stuff going on in her matches.
Yeah,
they
but now that I see on Monday who Becky got challenged by, it kind of makes sense why they made Lyra lose. Because remember, I told y'all the only reason why I picked Lyra to beat Becky was because the way that they were giving Lyra this push.
Right.
Like it felt like they strapped a rocket on her back and was like, let's go.
Yeah.
We gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
the storyline between her and Becky makes sense. Not gonna take that out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? Her being the little protege of Becky, come from the same country and all of that. You know, she looked up to her. The storyline made sense.
They could have been like Finn. They could have been like Finn and JD.
Could have. And I agree with you, Jay. It felt like they strapped a rocket to her and that it was just going to be like, boom, she was going to be what, two-time IC champion.
Honestly,
for the first time that they actually pulled the trigger. I mean, first time in a long time they actually pulled the trigger on the stipulation. Yeah.
I think it might still be because I think she's going to win this feud against Bayley if they have one.
Yeah.
What was y'all thoughts on Bayley getting involved, even though we knew she was? I should have picked Becky because I knew that Bayley was going to get involved. I think I even said it on the pod that I knew that Bayley was going to get involved.
I knew Bayley was going to get involved, but even if Bayley got involved, I thought it was going to work on Lyra's behalf, not against her.
Well, the whole thing was everybody's anticipating on Bayley finally turning heel.
I don't see.
Well, not finally, but turning heel again.
Out of all of them now, I see Lyra being the one to turn heel.
Lyra probably is going to be the one to turn heel now.
Yeah.
So it actually would probably be good. I still can't get over that promo she did on the previous Monday. I can't get over it. She needs to be heel. Whenever they have you doing suffering succotash promos like that, you need to go heel. You need to go heel. I'm sorry.
Hey,
that's funny.
I could see within the storyline with her and Bayley, like she starts like she actually does the Bayley buddy thing. I can see Lyra doing that.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get to y'all want to stick with the women?
Sure.
All right, Naomi versus Io versus Rhea. I was happy that Rhea took the pin. Put that on Front Street because
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it.
I was okay with that because you can't keep having Io take these pins when she's damn near the best performer in the match. But shout out to Naomi and her pops for bringing her out to the ring.
That was dope.
I actually feel like Naomi outperformed both of them in that match.
Thank you.
Well, I said damn near.
Put some respect on that name because Naomi.
You need to put some respect. You need to put some respect on Io. How about that?
No.
Io don't even put out her whole bag of tricks. She be holding back on these chicks. But I'm happy that Naomi won. I didn't think that she should lose her very first title defense. I'm still iffy about her and Stephanie, but we'll get to that when it's time for predictions. But I'm happy that Naomi won.
Yeah.
Same here.
Anything spectacular? Hold on. What Truth say? Io outperformed both of them women, but I'm glad Naomi won.
No.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You got to look. If you look at the first 15 minutes, it was straight Naomi. Straight Naomi. Io had the
first 15 minutes, absolutely not, because they were jumping her for the first 3.
That is true.
Yeah, but then Naomi was putting that work in on both of them.
I think
Naomi was in there sliding under kicks and sliding under moveset.
That was dope when she did that baseball slide like she be doing.
Yeah.
Naomi definitely shined in that triple threat match.
Io always has the ooh-ah moments.
Well, she's the high flyer, so that makes sense.
Exactly.
Like she's going to get her.
That doesn't mean that you outperform everybody just because you have a different.
It also means that you don't outperform everybody.
I mean,
but I like Naomi's. She's a mix of Rhea and Io because she could fly like Io when need be, and she could brawl like Rhea when need be. She's a combo, like a combo guard. She's like James Harden.
I agree with that.
But what do y'all think this does for Rhea's character going forward? Because she started crashing out again after she took the pin. What do y'all think is going forward? Do y'all think that she needs to remain a face? Do y'all think that she needs to go back to being a heel? What do y'all think Rhea's next move is?
Honestly, I think it's time for them to move Rhea to SmackDown.
Damn it, Jay.
I don't think she needs a character change. I don't think she needs any of that. I think it's time that they move Rhea to SmackDown and then just let her do her thing on SmackDown. She would be over the women's division on SmackDown if they did that. So
landscape change.
You want her to go to SmackDown so she can lose to Tiffany?
She's not going to lose.
She ain't losing to Tiffany.
She's
not losing to Tiffany.
All right, let's get to let me get to y'all's favorite match. I know it was Solo versus Jacob. Steel cage. You know what I'm saying? The shit. Okay, so Solo won as we all predicted, but
I hate cage matches.
So now that they've introduced Hell in a Cell, do you think that steel cage matches are kind of pointless?
No, I'd much rather see steel cage matches where basically they take away the pin. No pin in the steel cage. The only way to win is to climb out of the cage or escape through the door. That's it. To me, that makes a cage match 10 times better, right? But at the same time, still a regular steel cage match, if you look at all of them, I don't think any one-on-one steel cage match has ended clean. When's the last steel cage match that you think ended in a clean? Like, you know that there's going to be some type of interference. You know that it's going to be uneven odds.
And Cody pinned Solo in the steel cage.
He pinned him, but it wasn't a clean. Solo had help throughout their whole entire match.
Yeah, but he still pinned him. I can't remember the last time I saw a pin in a steel cage match besides that.
Yeah. There's been a few pins in steel cage matches. I don't know. It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was the worst match of the night, but honestly, it wasn't the greatest in my opinion.
The ripping off the handcuffs and how long it took for him to get handcuffed. Yeah, that did it for me. I was like, yep.
No, time to cut this match. What did it for me was the GOAT, Tonga Loa, just laying there the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I do want to say, you talk about steel cage matches or how you like them. I like the way AEW does it, to where it has to end in a pin or submission inside the cage. You can leave the cage, but you still have to pin them inside the cage. I like that rule. because you can still get everything else. It's low key better than the Hell in a Cell because the top is open, so you can go in, go out, do all that stuff. You don't get a cheap win by just leaving the cage. You actually have to pin them in the cage. I do like that. He said Tonga Loa being a prop for 5 minutes.
The last steel cage match that I actually enjoyed was that one where I think Roman speared Brock Lesnar out the cage and they both like flipped out and Brock won because his feet touched first.
He rolled off the cage.
Yeah, that was
a Hell in a Cell match.
Nah, that was a steel cage match.
That was a steel cage match.
Oh, I thought that was a Hell in a Cell match.
Nah, because they broke the side.
They
broke the side of the cage because Roman speared him through the cage and Brock rolled off and his feet touched first. That was like the last memorable one that I liked.
Okay.
Yeah, do away with it. We said a long time ago, Jay, that Hell in a Cell didn't need to be a PLE.
It doesn't need to be a
stipulation match.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, it needs to be a stipulation. Like I would have preferred that being on SummerSlam as far as a Hell in a Cell match than a steel cage match.
So all knew
Hell in a Cell is supposed to be where feuds come to die.
Yeah,
right.
It's supposed to be finalized.
It's supposed to be finalized, and they use a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for just regular shit.
Yeah, and not every match is a Hell in a Cell either.
We all knew that Jacob was going to do a moonsault off the top of the cage. How'd y'all like that he did it at the end of the match when it was over?
I mean,
they just to know that they set it up like that.
That was the best part of the match.
Yeah, it was the best part of a match that was already over.
Pretty much.
What y'all think about the TLC match?
Match of the night.
See,
I disagree.
What SummerSlam Part 2 were you watching?
So
it's documented.
There's two matches for me. There's two matches for me that I would say would have been the best match of the night. The TLC definitely lived up to the hype.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to. I didn't think it was going to live up to the hype. Definitely lived up to the hype. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of like the aspect of B-Fab and what's her name,
Candice LeRae,
and all of them,
and Nikki Cross.
When old girl went through when
Candice LeRae fell through the ladder, I was
that ladder.
No, when Tommaso Ciampa did when he folded himself up to avoid the spear from the
I thought they were going to hit it because I thought they were going to hit it as a tribute because I saw the Hardy Boys in there.
Yep.
I was like, oh yeah, he's about to do it, but I gotta give it to Ciampa, man. That was a good move.
Also, I liked Ray Phoenix getting on the shoulders of Andrade trying to pull the titles down that way.
Yes.
That was creative. We've never seen that. That would have been hilarious. If Big Show was ever in a ladder match like that, that would have been a perfect way for him and his partner to win.
Yeah.
It definitely so my only downfall about the match, the way it ended.
Yeah.
That ending ruined it for me. The Wyatt Six coming in and completely just wrecking everything and then giving them the win. That was too good of a match for it to end that way.
I mean, we all predicted it.
If you're gonna let the Wyatt Six win, let them win. I'm cool with the rest of the Wyatt Six kind of interfering in the match. I would have much rather seen them kind of interfere a little bit earlier. They all get taken out, and then let the Wyatt Six members that are in the match win the match clean, right? You still would have got that effect from all the chaos with them entering in and stuff like that. But that was too good of a match for them to end it that way.
Yeah. I mean, they all took bumps, so it was good. Like, all right, so this is my thing about it. And I want to ask y'all, because y'all saw the backstage report, right? Like the interview with the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
They walk different directions.
Are we finally getting it?
So let me tell you something. In Montez Ford, Trey, this is a clip moment. Montez Ford, we're gonna tag you in this, my good man.
Oh Lord.
You are Michael Jackson, right? You wear the glove. You got kind of got the Michael Jackson type gear and stuff like that.
No, you are not.
That your lovely wife makes. Hi Bianca.
We're not clipping this.
No, you better clip this. Just like Michael Jackson did, for him to really have to stardom, he had to lead the group. Might be time for you to lead the group, my man.
Are you calling Dawkins Jermaine?
Maybe Tito.
Nah, because Jermaine had the second best success. See, I knew he was gonna be disrespectful.
See, okay, here's my dilemma on it. All right,
how am I being disrespectful?
hold on.
Jermaine had solo albums. He had a hit song.
He did. That is facts.
He did.
I feel bad for Dawkins because I want to see Montez Ford go solo.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Montez Ford, honestly, as a singles competitor, is going to be way better. But I feel like once Montez Ford does do that, Dawkins is going to get pushed in the shadows and
he's going to get lost in the shuffle.
Basically lost in the shuffle and forgotten about. And it doesn't take anything. And I hate to take it away from Dawkins because I think Dawkins is great. I like him, but I like him more as a tag team, where I like Montez Ford more as a single competitor. You get what I'm saying? So unless they can get somebody else to kind of tag team with Dawkins after Ford leave, but then it's still not going to be the same because everybody's going to be like, well, that ain't no Montez Ford. So
I know one thing: they better not team Mello and Dawkins up. They better not.
Montez Ford could definitely be like a true babyface, right?
He got U.S. champion written all over him right now.
Doc, I could see Doc leaning towards the dark side, going Raw, maybe getting under the wings of the New Day.
So stick him in another group.
But he's gonna be in another group. There you go. That's what I'm saying. But he's saying the exact same thing that I'm saying. You're saying the exact.
I mean, I still feel like he'll be a better heel than he would be on a face push.
No, that's a solo fine.
Competitor.
I'm cool.
Well, he's a big guy, and big guys are always good as heels.
I mean, Doc. Don't get me wrong. Doc showed out, and lately he's been showing out in all his matches.
He's been showing out.
He
didn't lost weight. He didn't lost weight.
Like he's jumping over moves. That's what I'm saying. Like Doc is,
and that's why it's hard for me because I don't want to take anything away from Dawkins, as in like, oh, Montez Ford just outshines him by that much, because I still feel like Dawkins. I like him. I like him as a wrestler. I like his character. I like all that. I agree with you that I do think that he might be better as a heel.
Yeah.
But Dawkins is the one that I see as a tag team versus I can see Ford as a singles competitor more.
Like,
and that's just,
I feel like Doc would have that wherever they were going when they were teaming up with Bobby Lashley before he was released.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Doc would have benefited from that more than Montez Ford would.
Yeah. Because
that imploded. We never really got to see how Doc could shine under that realm. He was getting rid of the short, like, his whole persona started changing. And it's kind of hard to do that now. Like, I would have preferred to see like B-Fab kind of talking to Doc and be like, hey man, kind of just throwing some tidbits on Doc's side and be like, hey man, you could carry this by yourself. You actually the muscle around here, so you should be carrying the more weight and everything. Like,
honestly, I'll say bring two people up from NXT, put him with Dawkins, let him start his own little thing, and let him run with it and see how it works.
Shit, Doc.
Bring on OTM.
Doc. Shit, make Doc the leader of Dark State.
Just saying.
Nah.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I don't like that.
I do.
All right, let's move on.
They give me a new edition of Crime Time right now.
Oh God. Let's move on to Dom Mysterio, the King of the Luchadors, versus AJ Styles.
That was a good match.
Listen,
I'm proud
What y'all
of
think
Dom.
about AJ coming out in the low rider hitting that stiff ass shimmy?
This whole match was this not just that. This whole freaking match was just one big ass tribute to Eddie Guerrero.
It was.
And I'm with it. The entire match.
Yeah.
Like, I give them props just for the thought that they put into with the ring gear, the entrance,
AJ's son being Lil Dom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole throwing the chair and then putting the chair on his head. Everything about this match, man. It was
Dom winning using the boot.
Yes, Dom winning using the boot. But at the end of the day, I've already said it, and I'm gonna continue to say it, Dom's about to be a dual champion.
Yes, sir.
So
it's happening.
It's happening. It's happening.
And I like the fact that he was able to win the match with no interference from the Judgment Day.
There you go. And he's been winning a couple of matches with no interference from the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
and you see Dom is kind of like taking that leadership role of the Judgment Day. Like when he has altercations, he's standing in, like he's walking in the middle, he's stepping up and everything like that. He's getting all the attention and stuff. Dom is the man. Like even this post show interview with Dom, like he's so over with the fans as a heel is ridiculous.
I've never seen a heel, like, honestly, other than Eddie Guerrero, that this over.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we didn't get Liv at SummerSlam, but it didn't make sense for her to come out because nobody from Judgment Day came out. Yeah. But people are saying that it's a chance we could get her at AAA.
I can see that, her helping him win the AAA championship.
Because Dom it wasn't on Raw or anything, but it's a clip on social media now where Dom pretty much is getting the whole Judgment Day to come to AAA with him because Raquel said that she's tired of Lola Vice going to AAA. All she do is just want to shake her ass and shit like that. And then and then Dom was talking about Mr. Iguana and Insane Clown might get involved in his match and all that kind of stuff. So the Judgment Day is going to be with him at AAA. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's get to the main event. And this was my match of the night.
This could be my match of the night. I told you,
John Cena
between
and
the two.
Cody Rhodes part dos.
Hey, it was a great match. 4.5 stars.
For John Cena's retirement tour. Honestly, not even just his retirement tour. I'm thinking about. I'm trying to think back on a lot of John Cena matches, and I would probably have to say that this was probably one of his best that he's had all time.
What were y'all initial thoughts when he turned face on Friday? Did y'all believe it?
No, I didn't.
No, bro, the entrance got me. I was like, "Oh, it's real."
yeah, that's where it became real to me. And then honestly, when I realized that he was actually being real about turning face, I knew he was losing to Cody.
Yep.
And then you want to know how else I knew he was losing to Cody? After he gave him those 2 AAs back to back and Cody kicked out, I said, okay.
I ain't gonna flex. I thought that we was going to be right about Cena winning when Cody did his trifecta crossroads and Cena kicked out. That's that's like his fatality if I'm talking Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, the 3 crossroads,
yeah.
Man, when I really thought they were snaking us with this one. Right. And now I'm thinking about it. The promo makes sense. The whole how he's talking about how he wanted to take the title home with him so people don't forget him. And if I would have taken him serious, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have picked Cody Rhodes. But I really thought that it was a work.
I'll put it like this. I said on the stream, this match in the first 2 minutes is better than the whole match from WrestleMania.
It definitely
is.
And then when Cena had Cody and they came up through the elevator shaft and he had Cody on his shoulder.
Bro, what? Cinematic.
I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And then I said on the stream too, I was like, crazy thing is, Cena's a face, but he's definitely wrestling like a heel. He tried to kill Cody with them steps.
Bro, when he threw Cody after he came up off that ramp and he hit him with that AA, did you see how far he threw him down that ramp? I was like, holy shit! Like, okay, all right, listen.
When he did his I don't even know what the move is damn called. The flip power bomb, whatever.
That damn near Pop Rocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
damn Pop
yeah.
Rocks Rolling Thunder. Like I was like, okay, Cena, he bringing out the good shit.
No, Cena
Oh,
was
and then
different, everything because the
you
leg
know,
drop from the top rope.
I was
Yeah,
just about to say that because you know how when LeBron when he about to shoot a three when he dribbled that thing like 3 times and then he stepped back. I was like, as soon as I saw Cena get up on them top ropes, I was like, he about to do that leg drop, and that's exactly what he did. He hit that leg drop.
Yeah, but I've seen him hit that leg drop sometimes and be like, ugh, Cena, you shouldn't have done that.
that one was clean.
That one was clean. Like, Cena was on point.
Yeah,
Cena was
he
on
really
point.
was.
Cody Rhodes was on point. Yeah, I agree with you, Trey. This was the match of the night. Like, the more I reflect on it, the more I think about it. Honestly, it was the match of both nights.
Yeah.
Like, either or night. Night one, night two, there wasn't a match better than that one.
What did y'all at any point did you think Cody was going heel? Like when he took took the bottom turnbuckle and the steel part was out and everything. Did y'all think there was any point that Cody was actually going to turn heel?
It's so funny because I was talking to my wife like when I was watching it, and I said, when he started unscrewing the bottom turnbuckle, I said, shit, here it comes. I said, he's going heel. Or I was like, God damn it, I can see Travis Scott or The Rock coming out.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for somebody's music.
Waiting for something. There was.
We got somebody's music.
No, I know where I was getting. I know where I was getting the feeling from now afterwards. But I kept getting this feeling like there's something. Something's coming. What are we missing? Yeah. We're missing something. And then of course the ending. But it makes sense to John Cena turning face. Right.
Yeah. When Cody hit that salute, people are comparing that to when Shawn Michaels said to Ric Flair, "I'm sorry, I love you," and super kicked him. That's what they're calling the salute that Cody did to John Cena when Cena's back was turned and he hit that crossroads to win.
Yeah. Well, it definitely was a passing of the torch match, right?
Yeah.
100%. And then on top of that, I'm thinking about it. John Cena still has enough time. Do you think they're gonna let him get 18 before he goes?
No.
You don't think so?
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't.
He's stopping at 17.
Okay, I wouldn't put it past them, but
he would have to get it off of Cody, and I don't believe that.
No, he doesn't.
Well, that's if Cody loses it before December.
Think about who's. Hold on, wait a second. I just want y'all to just think about this, okay? Just picture this. John Cena still has yet to face CM Punk.
Right.
He already did.
No, I'm talking about, and remember, I've been saying this from the get-go, from day one.
1-on-1.
John Cena, CM Punk, 1-on-1 for the championship. Who is CM Punk?
They did currently?
That. No, listen to what I'm saying. Who is CM Punk currently feuding with right now?
Rollins.
Seth Rollins. We know at some point CM Punk is going to beat Rollins and take this title off of him. Do you think it would be before the end of the year to set up John Cena versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship before Cena leaves?
Okay, so these are Cena's last dates. August 1st, we already saw that one.
Yep.
August 3rd, we already saw that one. So he will be there.
He's going to be at SmackDown Friday.
This Friday, he will be there. Then he doesn't come back until August 22nd. And then he doesn't come back again until Clash in Paris, August 31st.
Which he's fighting Brock.
Then he's going to be at SmackDown September 5th, Raw September 15th, October 11th, Crown Jewel in Australia, November 29th, Survivor Series, and then December is his retirement match.
All right. So, word on the street is he will be in the Survivor Series match. Word on the street is
Team CM Punk.
Yes, he will be aligning with Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and possibly LA Knight. That could be the five. That could be the 5 people against Seth Rollins in the Vision and probably Drew McIntyre.
Roman Reigns isn't scheduled to come back until Survivor Series.
So that makes sense.
Now, it's two things that's gonna happen out of that. Either Jay, you can be right on CM Punk and John Cena, or Saturday Night Main Event, we still get John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
I've seen reports that say that Gunther could be John Cena's last match.
Ugh.
Y'all gonna stop hating on Gunther, bro. Like it or not, they love Gunther, and Gunther can wrestle every style.
I don't want to see that. Just me personally, I don't want to see that.
No,
that's going to be almost as bad as Gunther versus Goldberg. That's all
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You take that back. All right, so let's talk about the end of the match. Brock Lesnar.
When it went off and came back on, that was the part that I knew. All right, something diabolical is about to happen.
Did you expect it to be Brock?
They left the camera on John Cena too long.
Yep, and left him in the ring by himself.
Yeah, and when Cody left him in the ring by himself, I still wasn't guessing Brock Lesnar. I
was guessing The Rock was going to come in.
I was guessing The Rock. That's what I thought it was going to be. I didn't guess Brock Lesnar, but God damn, they nerfed John Cena so freaking fast, man. As soon as they put him back to face, they just nerfed the shit out of him.
But that's the thing, Jay. You've been calling this for so long.
Every time Brock Lesnar returns, he always attacks John Cena.
I know.
13 years ago, he did the same thing. So it was on Raw. John Cena was like, he was giving his promo, did an open challenge, and then boom, Brock Lesnar comes out.
Think about it. Brock Lesnar did this to John Cena after WrestleMania, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Oh, that was it. Yeah, it was the
Monday Night Raw.
Shout out to Nice Nasty 713 in the IG chat.
Oh, that means it's time to get off, Jay.
No, it doesn't.
That's exactly what that means. He knows I'm right. That's why he's laughing.
He's showing support.
No, Trey, have you not seen the repetition?
I think that's Jay just getting off.
Have you not seen the established pattern?
All right, we're going to go inside baseball.
It is an hour 17. She hops on Instagram. She has did this 3 times previously around the same time. I mean, it's time to get the hell off.
All right, well then, bye, Jay.
Look, Jay can't even deny it.
But anyway,
I told Trika before we even started streaming that's what was gonna happen. I'm telling you.
So
the Oracle has spoken.
So as far as Brock, there's been a lot of chatter online where people don't seem to be too excited about Brock coming back.
They are not excited about him coming back. They are pissed off about him coming back.
Are y'all a part of that crowd?
No.
I don't care. I don't give. Listen, whatever. I don't give.
This is John Cena's greatest hits. Of course, Brock had to come back.
Yeah.
If Edge wasn't in AEW, he'd be fighting him.
I seen somebody posted that said in an alternate universe they had Edge coming.
I would have loved to see John Cena Edge. Well, I know
if
John
they had
Cena,
a better relationship with AEW, that might have happened.
I know John Cena says that Brock Lesnar is his greatest rival. I've heard him say CM Punk is his greatest rival.
I think Edge
also
is.
to
this day, I still believe
it's Randy.
Edge.
I think
Edge and Randy. It could be either or. It could be either or. To me, it's Edge. When I think about how many times they've gone back and forth with exchanging the titles and fighting, man, when Edge went rated R superstar, him and John Cena together were back and forth. That shit was epic.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Well, let's I think that do y'all got anything else on SummerSlam?
Nah.
You got an overall grade? You can either grade both nights separately or grade it together.
So night 1 was a B-. Night 2 was a A. Altogether, I guess that makes it a B+.
I'll give it a B+. Honestly, I'll give it an A. And here's the reason why I give it an A.
I agree. I give it an A also.
I give it an A because the last few SummerSlams have been awful. This was by far, for them going 2 nights, and this being the first SummerSlam with them going 2 nights, they set the bar kind of high. It was the best SummerSlam that they've had in a long time. Whether it was because they went 2 nights, whatever, but it's going to be hard for them to top this SummerSlam in the future.
The next one's going to be in Minneapolis.
Yeah. It's going to be hard.
And they say that could be Brock Lesnar's retirement match.
I mean, we know that he's back. He's going to get the title sooner or later. So
Russell Wilson was in the crowd on night 2, and I said on the stream, I said Russell better enjoy this because ain't no way in hell they getting this many fans during the NFL season in the damn MetLife. Trash ass Giants.
Okay, see, there you go. Nice and nasty about to say some stuff. She gonna comment on that one.
I'm sorry. You was about to ask who Brock gonna take the title off of?
No, I was gonna say, who do you think his retirement match is gonna be against? He says Brock Lesnar says his greatest foe is Roman.
I don't want to see Roman retire. I don't want to see Roman retire him. I'd rather like Braun Breaker or somebody retire him. I'd rather a younger guy retire him. Maybe a Bronson Reed. I don't know, somebody. It's like somebody young.
I feel like it is going to be somebody young, low key.
Because Brock he's more in the business of doing business nowadays. You know, he's older, he's more mature.
I mean,
I think he would put somebody young over.
It could be Cody. He low key already passed the torch to Cody. It could be Cody.
Trey.
Hey, he did break character to raise Cody's
true. I like that Obafemi when he gets called up. Ooh.
Obafemi ain't never getting called up, just like Trick Williams.
I mean,
man, if they had Brock Lesnar do a WrestleMania match against Omos, then Oba got a shot.
First of all, I just got to say that I love Shawn Michaels, man. No homo, bro. If y'all watch NXT, you just, for those of you who don't really watch it, I need you to watch NXT one night, and then I need you to watch Raw and SmackDown another night. You'll just see the difference that I'm talking about. Because
with the women's matches,
no, Shawn Michaels for the people, bro. Shawn Michaels for the people. As
like
country as he is, Shawn Michaels is for the people, bro.
Yeah. Oh, Xando, popping in at the last second. As soon as I bring up the NXT women, here he go. Oh Lord, you need to relax, sir.
With that being said, you're now listening to. No, I'm just saying.
Last thing, did y'all see what Bret Hart said about Gunther?
Oh, I was going to read that. During the quick hits. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he said that he's pretty much slammed Gunther. He said that
killed him.
Yeah,
he said. I got the whole quote.
Yeah, you speak the quote because it just left the Instagram. I was just looking at it and then it refreshed.
Bret Hart says that. Hold on. Bret Hart says that he told Gunther to his face that his style of wrestling and his chops are quote unquote bullshit and calls it quote unquote lazy shit wrestling. Then he says, quote, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn all the time, but the best wrestling has to pretend to be real. I mean, that's what I did. I tried to make it as real as I could, contrary to that Gunther guy. I hate wrestlers that hurt each other on purpose. I hate it when you're out there getting beat up and hurt by a guy for real. The chops look like shit. They make a big slap sound, but they hurt. It's not supposed to be real. Like, I'm not supposed to really wake up with a really sore chest the next day. So I have no respect for guys that hurt each other all the time. And it's just, to me, lazy shit wrestling when guys like Gunther, and I've told him this to his face, it's bullshit. Like, when you're hurting somebody for real, you're unprofessional, and I wrestle guys never hurt anybody. End quote.
I mean, there are no lies in that quote.
Nope.
There
And
are lies in that quote.
and
Because
it
he said
and
the
it's
same shit about Seth Rollins when he thought that Seth Rollins hurt Sting on purpose. Bret Hart does
yeah,
this.
he did. He did. And it was just funny that I was watching a clip of Gunther's top 10 chops since he's been in WWE. And yeah, them junks look like they're brutal.
I've seen it.
He was fucking up CM Punk. He was fucking up CM Punk.
Yeah, but he does it to everybody, and I understand what Bret Hart is saying. Like, it brings me back to the Big Show. But the thing about the Big Show is the Big Show, you were good for one.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of see the wrestlers that would tell Big Show, all right, do another one. Like, they kind of gave Big Show the approval to, like, all right, let's do another one. And that's when he would shh the crowd.
Yep.
Then, wham.
It was a fan pleaser at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But why have we never heard anybody come out and say that they don't like wrestling Gunther? We've never heard.
First of all, Randy Orton spoke about his chops. So did Drew McIntyre. They was like, them shits fucking hurt. Like,
yeah, they said they hurt, but they didn't say they don't like working.
No, with Randy Orton literally said that he had to give him a receipt back for doing that.
That's fine, but he still worked with him.
Yeah, he still worked with him. Has he worked with him ever since that? Nope.
I mean, I guess you got to take the constructive criticism and come back. Maybe not do so many. I think that's what it is.
I don't know, man. I understand constructive criticism, but sometimes it seems like these old wrestlers be haters, bro.
I mean, it's a different time. It's a different era. It's a different, different understanding of how they want to work their business. So, Bret Hart, instead of talking to Gunther, how about you talk to Triple H? Boom. End it.
All right. Next thing I wanted to bring up was because we talked about Karrion Kross losing to Sammy, and it turns out Karrion Kross and Scarlett's WWE contracts are apparently expired this weekend.
They're going to resign them, so I'm not worried about that.
So what Bubba Ray Dudley spoke about on his podcast, I would definitely do exactly what that is, and that's pretty much make Karrion Kross more of a fan appeal icon than actually like doing that. Like have him just be the social media aspect of WWE as far as like with the fans and everything. Like the fans keep saying, like, even during the press conference, he thought that the fans were saying, we want Brock. They were saying, we want Kross, you know? And so, like, even with that, like, had Karrion Kross, like, bring up this contract saying, I got 100,000 fans supporting me and just kind of going, like, above and beyond type thing. So it'll just, you won't see him on the show. You'll just see him on social media until he makes his way to Stamford, Connecticut.
That's basically called a brand ambassador, is it not?
Kind of, sort of.
They're going to turn him into Titus O'Neil?
You got to think about it this way. The only way I can see him doing something like that is if he's done wrestling.
Yeah.
If he's not done wrestling, then he's gone and he's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then this is the last thing. So there's some stuff that came out about the Hurt business. Have y'all heard this?
Yeah. I heard something
about
a piece. So there's rumors. Rumor has it about the Hurt business is that they have refused to put people over. MVP has been influencing Bobby and Shelton to say no to things. MVP has backstage heat with important people in creative. MVP has issues with Speedball. And Hurt Syndicate time in AEW may be coming to an end. That's one report that I saw. And then I saw something that went give a little more context. So it says here, the Hurt Syndicate said, apparently the Hurt Syndicate said no to pitches of losing to FTR at both AEW All In and Forbidden Door. Instead, MVP had stated that the team preferred to lose the championships to younger teams. MVP's personal preference were the Gates of Agony, the Outrunners, and Private Party. It was noted that the Hurt Syndicate has already beaten all three of those teams. The frustration from the locker room is that the team are heels that do cool moves, beat up everybody, and give fans high fives on the way out. What are your thoughts?
I mean, you can't be mad at them for wanting to put over younger talent versus putting over veterans.
That they've already beat, though. They've already beat that younger talent.
And so what? They've
had title matches against the Outrunners and beat them.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're still putting over people that are potentially coming up versus people who have already been. I don't know. I kind of agree with them.
Basically, MVP's like, I don't want to give up these championships to your company favorites. I'd rather give these championships up to the fan favorites.
Yep.
Boom. That speaks volume. Like FTR,
let's see if it happens.
FTR is a company favorite. Yep. Like Speedball, Speedfly. What are they called? Jetfly?
Speedball. Oh, you
no,
talking about him and Kevin Knight.
Yeah, like their tag team. Like, yeah, MVP has stated that he got issues and he did not want to. He didn't want to work with them, and then he was definitely saying that they weren't dropping their titles to them. So, I mean, I kind of agree with him.
That's what I'm saying. I can't say I don't agree with him. I agree with him.
Okay. I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying, as an avid AEW watcher, I would say, I mean, it looks like they about to kick MJF out.
First of all,
I don't know where that story's going.
Let me tell you.
I'm not mad at them saying no to certain things. I mean, you do have to put your foot down every once in a while. If you're doing it for the betterment of the company, then I have no issues.
And this is the thing with the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
You come from a company where your decisions, your opinions, and everything did not matter.
Exactly.
You just came from that. And now you're in a company where it's supposed to have this whole aspect of kind of like free reign, and your opinions are very open. You can make certain judgment calls and everything. Of course, if it makes sense, like you still got writers, you still got producers who's going to make the final decision, but they really take what you say under consideration. So what he's looking at is like, well, y'all sounding just like WWE, like where I'm pretty much in the same position that I just left from. We came here because we heard that it was better. It was going to be better for what we wanted to do, better for our brand, better for like decision makings on the rest of our career, as opposed to where we couldn't make no decisions. The decisions was made for us.
Okay. Well, we don't have any subscriber questions. I think I read the only one that we had was Zandal's earlier about the ESPN stuff, but yeah, man, let's go ahead and take us out.
Well, you have been listening to one long ass Over the Ropes Wrestling podcast. Nah, just joking. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all in all of the social media platforms who are tuning into us on every Wednesday, occasionally a Thursday or a Tuesday. But this is JD, aka OTR Mic Drop, aka Wednesday Night Mic Drop. Peace.
It's your boy Jay, aka OTR's Messiah, aka Full-Time Jay.
And this is your man OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the watch parties. Please continue to keep showing us support. The numbers are looking great. And we will holler at y'all next week.